It's time for another live, Facebook Live with Pro Attitudes, and my name's Evan Messman. I'm looking forward to finding out your Wednesday why. This is something that I absolutely love because it's something that I've always been searching for, is figuring out what my why was when I was younger. And since I've found that, now I'm always helping other people find their why when it comes to healthy thinking, eating, and living. Hey, before we get started, let me tell you a little bit about who I am. My name's Evan Messman. I am the owner and founder of Pro Attitudes, which is a health, wellness, and mindset coaching business. I help successful professionals exercise their attitude muscle one action at a time. Why? Because they're successful at everything they do except taking care of themselves. So that's what I do, is help them take that skill set and apply it to themselves. So anyway, part of what I want to do is to find out what exactly you guys are interested in right now. And so if you could let me know in the chat, first I want to find out, are you here live? Are you here in replay? So do me a hashtag live if you're here now. And if not, do a hashtag replay. And just hit that a couple of times because that helps share it with other people out there so that we can find other people that might be benefiting from some of the things that we're going to talk about today. So, again, thanks for joining. Let's get started. So, I love Simon Sinek, Finding Your Why. I've been focusing on this for a very long time, but what is finding your why? Well, so many people, when it comes to their health, they're focused on what should I do based on what other people are doing. They'll go on a diet because somebody else is on a diet, or they'll see something on TV, or they'll see their favorite action movie and see that image that's so unrealistic up on the screen and go, I got to do something about this dad bod. Or women today have been subjected to this for a very long time in the media. And that ends up getting us to start questioning, well, wow, I've got to do something about this. I really need to go on a diet, right? If they can do it, I can do it. But do diets work? What's your why? What's your why when it comes to your health? When it comes to really understanding what I would call the mindset, the head trash that's in your head, the lies that you're listening to, because that Darth Vader is sitting on your shoulder and whispering lies in your ear saying, why even bother? Or maybe you end up going on a diet and you go, you know what? I'm going to be really strong. I got willpower and I'm going to be sticking to this. But that willpower doesn't last, especially even in a day. Willpower is limited. I call it won't power. What about won't power? Instead of just saying just this once, I will. What if you say just this once, I won't? It kind of gives you permission to say maybe next time, instead of saying I'll never do it again. Is that really realistic? Well, if we use an example of somebody that I worked with, one of my clients, and she was trying to get up and exercise in the morning. And the alarm would go off, and she said, I'm going to make a commitment to exercise. And so the alarm would go off, and she'd look at that alarm clock, and she'd hit the snooze button and go, I'll get up in 5 minutes. And then she'd hit the snooze button again. And then she'd give up. That next time she hit the snooze button, she'd look at the clock and go, you know what? I don't have enough time to exercise. And the next day would come, and she'd do the same thing where she'd look at the alarm clock and go, I really made a commitment, but I'm not doing this. So the first time, I really wanted her to think about, okay, what was going through your head? What was the head trash? What was the script that you were reading from in your head? And, I asked her, I said, when you said no that first time, sleep's more important to me than exercise. I don't know. That's what she said, right? That to me was important to her. She said, okay, Now, if that's true, what does that say about you? Well, now she had to do a little deeper thinking and said, okay, well, I'm not really motivated to exercise in the morning, even though I made a commitment to it. Okay, without judgment, let's just go a little deeper and say, well, now if that's true, what does that mean about you? And now what did she say? I guess I don't want to put myself first. I know how important it is, but I'm not getting up and I'm not getting out there and I'm not exercising. And then I said, okay, if that's true about you, if you don't want to put yourself first, what does that mean? She said, I'm hopeless. And I said, no, you're not hopeless. But what it does mean is, which comes first? Are you inspired by taking action? Or are you motivated first and then you're taking action? So which comes first? Is the motivation inspiring you to take action, or is the action inspiring you to be motivated? And they're both correct, but the one thing that's fickle, the one thing that's limited in our life is willpower, and that's motivation. So part of what I try to do is eliminate that completely from the equation. And how do we do that? Well, I had my client focus on what was the smallest increment that she could do when it came to exercise in the morning. And that's what we committed to. And I said, you know you can do this, right? She said, yes. You're making a commitment to it, right? Yes. And you know what? She did. It was so small, she looked at me and said, I mean, that's not big enough. And I said, yes, it is. That tiny, tiny choice, that small little choice got her to create momentum. And that momentum was all that she needed to just go, wow, okay, if I can do this, I can do the next thing. And now she's exercising 6 days a week. She's doing incredible workouts. She's lost almost 45 pounds. And she's seeing also amazing things happen in other parts of her life, because it all starts with making that small commitment to yourself that you know you can make. Now, everybody's different. But when it comes to your health, what do you struggle with? Put that in the chat. Is it exercise? Is it energy? Is it your health as far as managing your blood sugars or your blood pressure? Is it your eating habits? Is it your attitude? Hey, thanks for sharing. And you know what? I really hope that you guys found this valuable. Please let me know by putting a little $sign or a little heart in the chat. Send me some love, and realize that I'll be here every Wednesday at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to share with you a little bit more about what I call Wednesday Why. Don't forget, let attitude determine how far you're going to get. It's all in your attitude, one choice at a time. Go make it a great day.